bring everything together and conclude. These are some quotes from a while ago that I really love, and I use them over and over because I think they're so great. This is before any of you were born. It's like 1815. Students today depend on paper too much. They don't know how to write on a slate without getting chalk dust all over themselves. They can't clean a slate properly. What will they do when they run out of paper? Can you believe it? Paper is just ruining the world. How about this from 1907? Students today depend too much on ink. They don't know how to use a knife to sharpen a pencil. Pen and ink will never replace the pencil. Absolutely. What a terrible thing. Imagine if the pen replaced the pencil. 1928. Students today depend on store-bought ink. They don't know how to make their own. When they run out of ink, they'll be unable to write words or ciphers until the next trip to the settlement. This is a sad commentary on modern education. It is. It's devastating. You know, the kids today don't know how to make ink anymore. Absolutely terrible. All this. 1950. Ballpoint pens will be the ruin of education in our country. Students use these devices and throw them away. The American values of thrift and frugality are being discarded. Businesses and banks will never allow such expensive luxuries as ballpoint pens. And so we look at that. These appeared in teacher journals and magazines back in the day. And we look at it and we laugh. I want to make it relevant for you now. Students today depend on cell phones too much. Might we say that? And people are going to laugh in a few years' time. Students today depend too much on Facebook. Facebook will never replace the classroom. Might we say that today? And in a few years' time, people laugh. Students today don't know how to handwrite notes. This is a sad commentary on modern education. They just know how to tap with their two thumbs. iPads will be the ruin of education in our country. Schools will never allow such expensive luxuries. And so you can see how easily technology in every era, people have looked at it and said, it'll never happen. Well, I mean, if the ballpoint pen was a technological big thing, there's nothing compared to what's happening now. These things will happen. They will change how education takes place. The point is, are we going to use it in the correct way, and how are we going to make it happen? So what I call the teachnology lessons, our pupils, they're different. They're a little strange. They're just different. IT gives us lots of opportunities, and it's very exciting. But for us, we need to adopt new pedagogies if we're going to use this, if we want to make it effective. And I think if we put all of that together, we have an amazing possibilities. We can engage our pupils in new ways. We can try new things. And if we mess up, it's okay. They're very forgiving. Right. I think the bottom line, the future is coming whether you're ready or not. Whether we like it or not, it's going to come, it's going to change. And I think schools are fundamentally going to change eventually. It's just going to happen. I'm hoping that we can be part of the change and actually make it quite exciting. So thank you everyone for coming and showing your enthusiasm. Those of you I'm going to see next week, I'm really looking forward to that. And we're going to try and take some of these pedagogies and actually have a little bit of time playing with them, because I think that's going to be fun. Even that session's not quite long enough, but we will, if we can take the first step, I think we can make a huge difference and start to make technology really make a difference in our learning environment. So thank you everyone. Thank you for your time.